walking home. I'm now home, but I'm now crawling to my bedroom to get my car keys because I'm gonna go pick up sushi. It's for like the whole family, so it's like I couldn't have like walked with it. I mean, nothing's impossible, but you know, so I'm here now because I don't want to take off my shoes because I live in Canada and you don't do that in Canada. So, okay. Mission accomplished. It's so dark and that walk was really something. I should really sit down and like quickly update y'all because I haven't talked. You know what? Let's do that right now. I'll be fine. But this lighting is like actually trash. Let me just prop y'all. Okay, you know what? That's completely doable. Nope, not that, but that. So I'm sitting on my floor, but the past few days, honestly, let's just start with today. Or no, let's back it up. I don't know when I last chatted with y'all, but I'm getting the hang of things, like the main part of the job, but there are obviously like little minor things that they don't run with you, like they don't tell you during training. You just kind of learn it as you do it, this, that, and the other. And those are the things that I, have yet to learn. But the job in itself is a very easy and simple job. I'm not complaining about the difficulty of the job, but the environment is interesting. And I think slowly as this week or this 4-day work period has gone on, it's slowly been getting to me more and more. I think during the start of it, I kind of was just like, you know what, whatever, I'm new. Like, if you are getting annoyed, or like, I would start to sense some people getting annoyed with my questions, or like, maybe some people just aren't people. They're not a people person, and they just don't feel like that's a strong suit, or they don't feel comfortable like answering questions, or like that's just not what they're here to do. Like, they're here to work, and they don't really, not in a bad way, like I'm not bashing on them, but like they're just not really here to train someone. They're not really here to answer questions. They're here to do their job, which is completely fine. If you want to be left alone, that's fine. But like when I come up to someone, because I would ask like everyone, there wouldn't be one person that I would seek out, because like at the same time I want to talk to different people. But if I would ask someone and I could just like, we all have our intuition, and when I could feel like, oh, like you kind of don't really want to help me, like I literally would just want to run away. And in those, I don't know why I'm getting emotional. I think either my period's coming or like whatever, but I would just want to run away, and that's not a fun feeling to have, like, because I feel like yes, I have a very strong RBF for sure, no questions asked. But especially when I'm like new in a situation, like I try my best to just be like as friendly and welcoming as possible. I don't even know what I was talking about, but I just like would have preferred if like they weren't really in the mood, or they're just not the type of personality to like inform me. Just be like, I'm busy right now, you can find another associate. Like I would have literally felt so fine if they told that to me, instead of me like seconds going by and you can just feel I don't know what it is, and then you just want to run away, because that's not fun. And like the environment and the people, there's a lot of people that work here, and a lot of them are very close to each other. But I think there's a part of me that doesn't quite fit in, because I would honestly say 99.9% of these people all kind of have one thing in common that I don't have. I don't want to reveal it just because, keep things professional, and maybe once I'm not at the job anymore, I'll tell y'all, but it just feels a little bit like, I don't know, not isolating, because I think sometimes we can isolate ourselves mentally, and then like unknowingly our like body language, our language, like whatever kind of like makes us more isolated toward other people. But like even in the lunchroom, like I would, if it's like pretty empty, then I would go and sit there. But like if it's like popping and everyone's in there, like I will find like another place to sit by myself. A lot of this has reminded me of high school, when I switched high schools and like, making new friends and like sitting alone. It has like kind of reminded me of that time.
which is completely different because now it's a workplace. Like, I am here to work. Like, I'm here to learn what I need to learn and work to make my money so I can go to school, you know? Whereas when I was back in high school, it was more like, you know, when you're in high school's kind of your life, your social life, your education life, it's your life, you know? So it's a little different, but kind of the same emotions. And then today was just like, I don't know, like, basically I pressed something by accident, and then I told the person, and when they don't reply verbally, they just kind of like, it wasn't an offensive gesture or anything rude per se, but it was like a smile and like not a wave, but in like a, it doesn't matter, like my hand movement, meaning like it doesn't matter, or like it's okay, like, and like a smile, even though I was trying to like explain something. And then that just made me feel like they just like didn't care, which like they don't need to care about me, but I'm talking about like, since I'm still new and like learning things, like it felt like they didn't, I don't know. It was just like a weird interaction, and I think that was the first thing that got me a little bit emotional. And then like yesterday, I'm crying. I put like my stuff on the, like to the side or whatever, and then this person came along and like tapped it and like didn't say anything, but then continued with like a gesture of like a like tap and like get out of the way kind of gesture. And then I kind of looked at him and he didn't really look at me, but like in my direction. And so I kind of assumed it just meant move out of the way, and so I moved just because, like, I don't know. In my opinion, like, you could have completely used words, and I know this person speaks. It's not that I am judging them on a disability. So I just felt a little like, okay, am I like a freaking dog? And then what else happened today? I don't know. Just like something else happened today. I know it. Oh my gosh. Just, I asked someone, they did like, so I did like my job, and then someone did something, and then I don't want to be too specific just because, you know, someone did something and then I was really confused on why they did that, but I'm very open to criticism. So I was like, oh, I just made a mistake. So I was waiting for them to explain to me what my mistake was, but I didn't make a mistake. And they just like thought I did something else. But what I did, basically, like, you can do it on two sides. I don't know if that, I'm trying to explain but not say too much. You can do it on two sides, but it doesn't matter which side it is. Like, there's no designated front and back. And so this person was like, oh, we usually do it on this side. And I was like, does it matter? Like, I just wanted to know, is there a difference? Because maybe I just don't know there's a difference. And they were like, no, there's no difference. So I was like, so it doesn't matter which side you do it. And they were like, they just kind of froze there and looked at me, and they were like, no, but we usually do it on this side. So I was kind of like, well, don't just like tell me what to do and then not tell me why. Like, I will completely listen to you and see your valid points and then follow your instruction. But they just looked at me and like said, no, this is what we usually do, when like there's actually nothing wrong in my logic. So then I encountered a different coworker and I asked them about it. I was like, does it matter if I do it on this side or this side? And they were like, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I was like, okay, like, it doesn't matter. So I don't know. I think a lot of new things when you start, especially new job, probably like new school, whatever, new things, there's a lot of it that you have to just be receptive to communication, whether that's criticism, correction, positive input. You got to be open to all that, but you also have to like trust yourself. You can't just like doubt yourself on every little thing. You have to like trust yourself and trust that you're a capable human being, and like, just because you're new at this doesn't mean you don't have anything like on your shoulders that could help or apply to what you're learning that is new. I don't know. But today is my last day working the time slot that I've been working. Starting on Saturday, I'm going to be working my new time shift, which was supposed to be my official time shift, which is what I signed up for, what I applied to. So I'm praying that the people that I'm working with, because there's a lot less people during this time, I really hope that we get along. We don't have to be besties, but, you know, I'd love to be besties, and mutual respect and just like the basics. I don't know. I guess maybe because of my past job experience, when I was working at that denim store in like 2019, for me being like 17, 18 years old, it was a very professional workplace. Yes, it was casual, you know, it was retail. I chatted with my coworkers, it was all that. But the way that we communicated, the way that we interacted, it was very professional for someone who was young and, you know, young. And so I guess now working this job, it's very different. It is still retail, but like it's different retail. The environment is completely different. So many more coworkers, and I'm just not used to that. It has just been a very interesting, I would say like 3 days. The job in itself is easy, and I'm thankful that I find it easy, but I don't know, I never thought, and this is like so small in the grand scheme of things. I'm very thankful that, you know, I don't know whether or not I'm gonna move out for school or stay locally for school, but either way, I am gonna quit in January because this job is a job that I am taking because of the money and because I'm only doing it from now till January. Long term, I would not be able to stay at this job. Yeah, maybe I will. I will one day to tell y'all the job, but yeah, that day's not today because that is unprofessional. Yeah, I'm very thankful. I'm also today I texted Nargis, and I guess today I also realized that I'm just very appreciative and very thankful for my friends that are in my life, because for the longest time I was really worried about being likable, and then I kind of like realized that, you know, I am likable, and the people that don't like me, they just don't like me, and we're just not and that's fine, and I'm okay with that. But the people that do get me, I'm very thankful for them, because I know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Like, I'm just not. And I don't know if my actual personality comes off in my videos or not, but I'm just very thankful for my friends, because even though like I don't talk to anyone at work like about like a casual convo, it's just like asking questions, I'm thankful that on my breaks and like lunchtime I can just like text my friends and they're there. Yeah, okay. That's this work week. I need to apply to colleges starting tomorrow because today is going to be a fun day. I'm going to pick up sushi, eat dinner, and then go to Nargis's house, and then we're going to go to the gym day part 2, and today is going to be legs day. I'm very excited just to hang out and just, yeah. Okay.
I wish I could holler at you, baby. I'm just not.
Hi, I'm tired today, y'all. I'm tired. A part of my lunch today is some leftover sushi from last night. It doesn't look very good, but still delicious. I love to put seaweed salad on my sushi. It's so good. To me, soy sauce is just a little too salty, and this is just the perfect amount. I need to go to school today to get into my last elective. I know there's been very little updates on my school stuff. There hasn't been any updates because there hasn't been much happening, but all I gotta do right now is go to the school so I can get access to the course, and then I'm good. All I want to do is sleep, and ideally I would have wanted to go, and I texted Nargis. I was like, hey, do I just like take a nap and then go to school later, or do I keep it together and just go to school right now, or like eat lunch then go to school? And then I thought I had the energy. Like after I ate a little bit, I was like, oh, okay, now I feel good. And now I'm just like, no, like I want to nap so bad. And another thing that I wanted to add to that, like I feel like I am not pressurizing myself, but putting enough pressure on myself to make it to school today, because not like literally a couple months ago, definitely, sorry that the washing machine's like loud, but even a couple months ago I would procrastinate it. I would feel reluctant. I had so many barriers in front of me that I put in front of myself to not go to school, whether it was feeling uneasy or whatever. And now I don't feel that way. Like I want to go, but I'm genuinely tired, and I think I am kind of like recycling the thought of keep it together, like you can do this, you can go, I know you can do it, because I know I can do it now. I know that in a way there's like nothing standing in my way, but I'm tired, and I think mentally I've kind of sat with this thought or this decision. Do I go to school right now? Do I take a nap for a little bit longer? Because I just want to check myself that I'm not falling back into like how I was into the habits that I had before. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm actually just tired, so I'm gonna take a nap.
Not natural. Not at all. You like fancy, classy, effort. There's no dress shirts.
Yo, also leg day yesterday, my legs are sore. Not like wildly sore, like when I walk I feel fine, but whenever I lift my leg,
In my dresser. So why would I wait line to love?
you gotta find your ways to bounce back. So I take a nap, I frantically wake up, 4:57, I need to leave by 5. I'm so frazzled and kind of just calming down. So I get up, I change right away, and then my mom's like, you know what, she got off 30 minutes earlier than expected, and she was like, I'm just gonna take the bus. So I already rushed to change, and then she texted me, and then I was like a little upset, but then I realized, you know what, let's just go to school. Then I'm just gonna pop into school, and then I shall get access to this course, and then I'm just gonna drive back home, just bouncing back, because that's life and you gotta move with it. Okay, so these glasses just don't look that great on me. I've accepted the fact that they just don't look great on me, but I drive with them, so let's go. I'm gonna go to school, and then I'm gonna come right back.
Wouldn't waste time trying to rush you.
That I've been telling jobs. Let's go home.
Man, I'm feeling it in my soul.
So I'm back from school. Honestly, I have to say, I love nice people. I love people that are actual people. Basically, I went there, sometimes my light, like, flashes, not flashes, but is weird. Okay, I think it stopped. Yeah, I just went there. I told her that my academic advisor told me to come to this room to get into the course. I told her a little bit about myself. We had a conversation, and I don't know, she was just very receptive, and I'm just very thankful for nice people. I'm going to honestly work out like a study plan, because I think that's very necessary. I have, I think, 13 weeks, probably less, probably more like 10 weeks to finish this class. It's roughly about 100 hours that you have to do in order to complete the class. Obviously, depending on the person, it can take you less time, more time, whatever.
Feeling in my holy. Sacrifice me, the curse I'm holding. Dealing all the drugs. These evil foul face, man, I leave you cold. Jumping it down in the hole.
Okay, I'm wearing the exact same thing, but it is the next day. I'm just feeling flustered right now, and maybe verbalizing it will help me. Eating lunch, I want to organize my closet, because as of right now, my closet, there's like 3 shelves, and on top it's like pajamas / house clothes, like this stuff that I don't really, wear outside. And then I have all my tops, like tanks, long sleeve shorts, all my tops, and then on the bottom I have all my pants. And I think I want to reorganize my closet into different sections. I'm probably gonna keep the comfy stuff up. If this is the shelf, maybe like all these clothes are for work, all these clothes are more for like fun, going out, hanging out with friends. I also want to get 2 hours of schoolwork done. I'm very excited to start this course. And then I want to edit, make my thumbnail, and prepare the video to be uploaded. Also paint my nails somewhere in there. I took a nap. That was not part of the plan, but I was tired. And I think first things first is eat lunch. Whatever my decision is, you're gonna watch it all unfold, starting now.
Servant of the Lord, servant of the holy. Water me drown. Holding me down. So why to love you. Cause I wouldn't waste time trying to rush you.
Okay, organizing my closet took a lot longer than expected. Now it is 10:13 p.m. Tomorrow will be my first overnight shift, so I have no idea what that's gonna be like. I don't even know what my sleeping schedule should be right now, but in 24 hours I'll probably be up getting ready for work. And so I kind of have to figure out sleep. Like I said, it's past 10 p.m. I really want to sleep. I'm like tired right now. But I'm thinking, do I stay up and sleep around like 2 a.m.? Or do I sleep right now, wake up in like an hour, so like 11:30, 12, and then stay up till like 3. I still have 2 hours of school to do. I still want to edit. I still want to do the thumbnail. I still want to prepare a video. I have no idea. I'm just tired right now, and I feel like I should sleep for 2 hours, wake up at midnight, and then like do some work, and then go to bed at like 3 a.m. Does that make any sense? Any sense? I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.